Have you ever heard of infodemic? An infodemic means too much information, including false or misleading information in digital and physical environments during a disease outbreak. During COVID-19, rumors about the source of virus causes racism, religious discrimination, and myths about cures bring physical harm to the public. In cyberspace is a favorable environment for fake news to spread out through different social media platforms. Misinformation, in the best cases, will lead to nothing. However, some of the times, misinformation may lead to illness or even. To tackle the problem at root, education is vital. Infodemic will stop when the public learns how to identify fake news. Hence, we are planning to introduce a health encyclopedia to the public. People going online or in person to the encyclopedia to ask questions about information that they are not familiar with. Encyclopedia will tell them the answer and explain whether it is a fake news or not. Users will learn what are the key factors in determining fake news. Our target country would be Vietnam, and there are three major reasons for choosing Vietnam. First, Vietnamese rely heavily on social media and the press to spread health information. Vietnam has a 96 million population, and 64 million are internet users. Not only citizens, famous singers, actors, and actresses have also spread inaccurate news to their millions of followers. Second, people in Vietnam has a relatively low health literacy. Vietnam is 66th out of 89 economies in the global healthcare ranking list, well behind most of its Southeast Asian peers. AIDS remains at a high rate in Vietnam since the public is lack of health information. Third, Vietnam has a favorable geographic location. It is surrounded by China, Cambodia, and Laos. Hence, this would be a favorable factor to expand to other countries. Vietnam is suitable to be the starting point of our program. We believe it would be a place where we can test and witness the power of education.
ASCII, it is a two-way solution to misinformation. It is separated into two parts, namely the Central Information Center and also the mobile station.
For Stage 1, we have Central Information Center. Our Central Information Center is responsible for data analyzing, problems identifying, and question answering. In this center, we will cooperate with WHO Social Listening System, EARS, for data collecting. EARS stands for Early Artificial Intelligence Supported Response with Social Listening. EARS is an AI machine which identifies people's attention in online conversation. By understanding trending information online, we will be able to know most of the misinformation trending online. While collecting trends online, our team will start responding to information and misinformation. By giving score, we will be able to give score to the information credibility. So how do we rate the credibility? We will rate it based on two factors: recognized institutions and the rating system. When we are saying recognized institutions and reliable sources, we are referring to institutions recognized by the Ministry of Health, the government, research paper, and medical journal. As for our rating system, it first evaluates the journal impacts, which means comparing the number of incoming citations with other journals. We include eigenfactor score, article influence score, and journal citation reports in the rating process. Next, we will evaluate the author impact, which is account for the author's performance within the discipline. H-index and G-index is included. Equally considering the above measures, we will give a score to the credibility of information. The average of the value will be interpreted as 50%. Information having credibility above average will score higher than 50%, and those having credibility below average will score below 50%.
This is how ASCII works. ASCII is an end-to-end machine that connects to the Central Information Center. The mobile station presents the information center's work to the general public. Users can click into some trending information online and check its credibility through our scoring system. The mobile station will be placed in public areas and allow free access to the general public. Bus stations, parks, shopping malls, and pharmacy will be our targeted location. In order to solve infodemic in a more efficient way, our team will work with a local pharmacy chain to help promote the mindset of info filtering. After users' questions are being answered by our mobile station, we would recommend suitable products regarding his or her questions. The product could be bought in our collaborating pharmacies. This approach will be beneficial to three parties. For the general public, they could have proper and suitable products from a well-operated pharmacy under our recommendation. And for the pharmacy, they could boost their operation image and also revenue at a very low cost. At last, for our team, we could have spread our program all over the country with the help of the chain pharmacy, and we could be also able to afford a sufficient amount of money for further expansion. Here included the operational cost. The costs cover the machine inventional cost, software development, IT team labor cost, marketing team annual cost, promotion and partnership cost, and also rental cost. Other than that, the mobile station will have an estimated income of $700 a month for the interior and exterior advertisements. With the estimated cost and also the estimated income, it is quite cheerful to see that ASCII will be having an exponential growth over the year. Other than the bright side of ASCII, we can also see some limitation and challenges in this program. Although we would like to have as many ASCII in Vietnam as possible, it is quite unrealistic to set up a huge number of mobile stations around Vietnam. Some of the residents living in rural area has lower possibility of accessing the machine. Another limitation we will be facing is the richness of data. It is quite hard to include all of the information online, but it is possible we keep on updating it. Another challenge we have to face is time. It is a challenge for us to fight the time lag, as less time lag as possible so that misinformation cannot be spreading around the society.
In order to measure the impact of our program, comment box will pop up after answer is shown, and we will read comments from users whether they trust our answers or not. Besides that, we will also record the number of users for the mobile station to evaluate the impact made. We also hope that tech-deficient countries can be benefited by having a quick and trustworthy news through our system, and know the common misunderstanding from the public, thus to enhance their education in their countries.